Hi everybody, it's Lene. Thanks for stopping by my channel today. I have got a really cute Easter basket for you. Actually, it could be an Easter basket. It could be a May Day basket. How many of you guys did May Day baskets when you were in school? This is something like that. I want to make a basket out of paper. And full disclosure, this basket is not an original idea to me. This is from a blog from back in 2008. It is called let's see, Paper Smiles. And this is the type of craft I would have done with my daughter when she was about 8 years old. And it is a great and easy one to do with kids. It doesn't take a lot of supplies and it's really fun. We're going to take the same basic pattern and we're going to kick it up a notch. We're going to make it a little more grown up, something that's a little more giftable for adults. So I hope you stick around to the end of the video and see how that all turns out and comes together. So let's get started on how to make this base of this sweet little basket. So the first thing is you want to start out with 12 by 12 cardstock. It could be patterned cardstock. I'm using solid, and we're going to be making a grid on this. So you're just going to be dividing it every 4 inches. So pretty easy math. 4 and 8. You're going to do a line top to bottom, turn it, 4 and 8 line top to bottom. Very simple. Now you're going to take either a paper cutter or scissors. So I'm going to try to do this with sort of kid-friendly tools, or really for people who are new to paper crafting and they don't have all those tools. So you're just going to take some scissors and you're going to cut away the triangle from that point to that point. Okay, so you're just heading from one corner to the next. All right, now I like to keep one of these around because we're gonna use it when we kick up stuff and decorate. So hold on to that. Now we're gonna take 2 squares that are opposite each other, all right? And we're gonna cut here in this line and this line. We're gonna turn it, do the same thing to the other side. This is gonna be the sides of the basket. All right, so now you've got it like this, okay? Now we're going to cut half of that away. It doesn't have to be exactly half, you just want it to be the same on either side. So I'm just going to take my scissors, take it like this, and then you could just take it right here, just so they're equal. That's all that matters. And just mark it about there. Not even going to go all the way across. All right. That's about it. All right. So this is going to be the base of the basket. So now we're going to start folding. So I like to fold it in segments. Okay. That keeps things nice and easy. So we're going to fold it this part in. I'm going to use a bone folder. If you don't have a bone folder, a butter knife works just great. Okay, we're going to do that. There. I think this makes a really cute gift to bring as a little hostess gift for Easter. Or, as I said before, it makes a great little May Day basket. I loved making May Day baskets when I was in school, and that's something I used to do with my daughter as well. Taking a little basket made of paper or whatever and putting flowers in it from your yard and taking them to your neighbors was just something very fun to do when I was a kid. All right. So we're just getting everything folded along those lines. All right, did I get this one? I think I just have to do these flaps. Sometimes I lose track. And this last one. All right, so once we get this done, now things can start moving very quickly. All right, so at this point, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put these flaps kind of on the inside. And then you're going to take this and you're going to put a line of glue along the bottom, and you're going to glue it just like this. All right. For our purposes, I'm going to be just using a little bit of hot glue because it's very quick, but you could use really any kind of glue you have for this. We're going to do the other side. And I'm just making sure that the bottom, oops, see, now I messed it up. That's okay. Hot glue is forgiving if you catch it early enough. You want to make sure that the bottom edge is aligned. It wasn't even doing it as I was talking about it. Oh, geez. Come on, Lene. Oh, now I need another glue stick. Hey, has anybody ever shown you this, you guys? Heat up your glue stick and stick it inside, and that won't fall out. Got a lot of new subscribers, and I just want to make sure you guys see that. I'm very excited to have all these new subscribers, you guys. All right, so that's where we're going to start. Now, we're going to, this is where we're going to kick it up a notch. Right at this point, we're going to add some colorful paper. And I recently purchased, okay, this is from Craft Consortium. This is Ink Drops Candy Papers in 6x6. And this, you guys, I absolutely love. This just sort of screams Easter egg to me. I don't know. I just love it. I can see using it for a lot of things, but when I saw it, I was like, I'm going to do something Easter for this. And it's just gorgeous. There's 4 of each of these papers. They're double-sided and they're beautiful. So we're going to use these to cut some squares and some triangles, okay, to fit here. So the triangles, what I did was, remember we kept one of these. We're just going to cut that down about the width of the scissors. Just take a little bit off. All right, that's how much I took off, just a little bit. And what you want to do is you want to see that it's going to fit. Now, I need to take more off. I was thinking, okay, we're going to do a little bit more. So we're going to take about 1/4 inch off. And you just want it to nest inside this one. Yeah, that works great. All right, that's going to be our pattern. All right, so what I'm going to do with those, so I've already cut these triangles off. I'll talk about the squares in a minute. You're just going to take your little triangle, put it on your paper. I'm holding 2 pieces together. You could just do one at a time. And you're just going to take your scissors and just follow along that pattern. And we're going to use this later. All right, so you need 4 triangles and 2 squares. The squares I just cut, so this is a 4-inch square. I just cut my square to 3 3/4. All right, now what we're going to do is, I'm going to need my white glue for this. This is Cosmic Shimmer Specialist Acrylic Glue. This is a paper glue. And what we're going to do is, whoops, I'm going to center these so that they have a little border of that lavender purple paper around the edges. This is going to be so pretty. All right, and we're going to do the same on the other side. Okay. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and glue these flaps down along this edge. Okay, and remember, we're just making sure that that bottom edge is aligned. the same on this side. All right. It's like that. And now we're going to go ahead and continue to glue triangles here and our squares right here, okay? So I'm going to take a break and I'll be right back. All right, so I have got the sides of my box covered with beautiful paper. You could even put some on the inside, but we're going to put Easter grass on ours. So the other thing we're going to need is the handle, which is 1 inch wide and 12 inches long. Now, in my sample at the opening, I showed it was just plain. We're going to add a little bit of ribbon to this one. This is 1/2 inch wide white grosgrain ribbon. And I also have this beautiful 1 inch wide crocheted lace that I got from my last Temu haul. It was a great deal. There's several yards in here. I can't even remember, but it was like, it was so inexpensive. It was under $2. So great deal on that. So let's first start with this. I'm going to be using the Cosmic Shimmer glue, or the white glue, on this, because if you put it on with hot glue, it tends to look a little lumpy, and you can see the little line from the glue. So we're going to just smooth that out. Turn that over. Glue that right down there. I find if you hold one end and then pull the other, it's going to be pretty straight. Okay, now we're just going to let that set up and dry. Now we're going to glue some lace around the bottom edge. Yes, yes, it's going to be adorable. I'm just going to go ahead and put some glue directly on the box, just because it's a little less messy than trying to get it on the lace. Smooth that out, turn, and then just a couple of dots at the top to keep those little edges in place. I think this is taking it up a notch as far as the adorableness for Easter. There you go. And one more edge, one more side rather. All right. Now I'm going to cut it a little bit over the edge. And now I'm going to be using a little hot glue to keep that in place. Okay, there we go. Now, got hot glue all over my finger. There, now this is pretty well set up. We're just going to trim the ribbon even with the handle here. And then we're going to put this in like this. So the ribbon side goes out. A little bit of glue. And once I set this in here, I'm going to show you guys where. Okay, right about there. Oops, I caught the edge of my box. All right. And there we go. Now, we're going to take it up another little notch, except my handle's a little crooked. I don't like that. Let's do a quick little fix here. Okay, all we need to do, I think, is just do that. Yeah, it's a little bit better. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and take it up another notch. I have got some adorable Easter egg dazzle stickers in silver and gold. All right, I can take the little scraps that I had from my paper and put these little stickers on there and then cut around them. And then I've also got some circles that I die cut. Now, if you don't have a die cutting machine, a lot of people don't. If you don't have big circle punches, a lot of people don't. You can use the bottom of a water glass on some cardstock and you can cut that out. There's some little hacks there that you can do. You've also got the idea of using some little, these are 4-inch paper doilies. You could put that right there with a little blue circle in the center of it. Okay, so that's just another idea. But I'm going to go ahead and use these. Put that right there. And I think I'm going to just glue, no, maybe I'll foam tape. I'll foam tape. It's a little bit of foam tape. Don't need a lot. On the backs here. Center those. One will go there. And one will go right there. Like that. We're going to take these two that I have already matted backed with paper. Then I'm going to do some that are gold as well. They just peel right off like that. Let's see. Let's go like this. And then what's absolutely crucial when cutting out around these little outline stickers is a small pair of scissors. You'll find you'll be much more successful rather than using the big paper chompers. Okay, we're just going to go all the way around. And while I'm cutting these out, there we go. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to put in my little basket. Years ago, my grandmother used to send us those little Easter tin. They're like little Easter candies, and they were in little metal tins, little Easter egg tins. And I saved mine over the years. And I'll just do that one. Let's see. I'm still thinking. And I saved mine over the years. And so now I have, I think, 3 or 4 of them. And I'm going to put those little metal Easter egg tins inside of this little basket. I thought that would be very cute. Little display. I love those little memories of my grandma. She was just the sweetest lady. Grandma Christensen. She loved roses, and so towards the end of her life, everything she wrote, everything she wore, everything in her home was just rose everything, and I'll just always think of that. I think I like the single egg rather than the 2 small ones, so we'll use those for something else. We're going to just glue those right on there. I will also take this time to remind you to subscribe. If you have not subscribed, we're really working on getting to 1,000 subscribers, you guys, and YouTube tells me that most of you watching are not subscribed. So it would really, really help me and benefit my channel if you subscribed. So I'm going to put a little glob of glue right there. Just like that. And I used the hot glue because I was going to turn it over, but you could use your white glue. Now, I do want to make sure that these are somewhat even as far as the height on them goes. Yes, that looks good. All right, just about done. We're in the home stretch. All right, so there's what our basket's looking like. I also have, you guys, adorable little white ribbon. I have white ribbon that I made little bows out of, which I can put here. I can put here. I think I really like it at the base here. So we're going to go ahead and put one on there. And then I'll make another one of these with you guys. Okay. think that's how it's going to go. All right, I like to start with, this is the same 1/2 inch wide ribbon that's here, which I have hot glue on for some reason. All right, so I like to take and leave about 4 inches, and we're wrapping it around your finger, making a little loop. Remember the bunny ears from school? Wrap it around the bunny ear. Remember the little rabbit hole? We take another bunny ear at the end of the ribbon, and we're going to go through the rabbit hole. So appropriate for Easter. And then before you tighten it, we just kind of get these loops even, tighten it, and then we finesse. And this is double-sided ribbon, so it's really easy to manipulate. There's no turning to get the pattern on the right side. I want to make sure that my bows are about the same size. They are. Okay, then I like to fold the tail in half. Take some nice sharp scissors and cut a little dovetail, a little V in the end. We're going to do the other side. Now the other side always messes me up because on this side you cut away and on this side you cut towards you, towards the inside of the ribbon. Okay, I'm going to glue that right there. All right, you guys, one more step. We have our Easter grass. I buy paper, green paper Easter grass. I got this at Target. It was about $2 for this package, but you guys, there's a lot of Easter grass in here. You don't want to skimp on the Easter grass. You want to fill that up. All right. So there is our little handmade paper crafted Easter basket. It's I think pretty cute. I'm pretty happy with that. This glue will dry. My handle turned out a little wonky. I'm not too happy with that, but live and learn, you guys. This will dry clear. All right, you guys, thanks for joining me today. Subscribe, like, and comment. I would really like to know what you think about this if you're going to give this a try. As I said, this is a great Easter craft to do with the kids. Take it up a few notches, and it's fun for anyone. Thanks for joining me today, you guys, and I'll see you next time.